Since we last checked in on Rush and the Brave Sons, quite a lot has happened and changed for the better. The crafters have been hard at work stimulating the economy of Sho-Battai and the greater United Cities provinces. With this newfound wealth, Rush has invested a bit into rebuilding efforts, recruiting various drifters from the surrounding cities to join him and his misfit gang. Not only was Rush able to recruit for membership of the tribe, but he was also able to award our new companions with suitable arms and armor, assuming they were able to prove themselves in various styles of combat. Among those who chose to join include Jemison, Splinter, Yark, and Zerka, outcast hivers in search of a home. Much like Rush, they come from mostly nothing, and have been set out on their own volition to make a name for themselves, be it by association or individual reputation. Rush also welcomes Merst and Oji, Shek warriors, who felt that the offerings of their kin kingdom fell short of what they wanted out of a government. And so we continue the story of the Brave Sons. No longer do we associate that name with nomadic peoples that shy away from battle, but instead a ragtag group of relative nobodies with wanderlust on their mind. Welcome back to Kenshi. This is when we explore. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the story of Rush. Since we last left off, quite a bit has happened. As I said in the intro, a lot of exciting things to be happening. More importantly, we have grown quite a bit. Most of it was really just me picking people up, getting them kitted out, and getting a bit of training done. As you can see here, most people have at least a little bit of strength, some toughness. Melee attack has been leveled up a bit, and we also got a sharpshooter, which is good. Rush and Jameson are going to be our designated martial artists. In order to train martial arts, what I've been doing, this might seem a little sadistic, but we have a couple of boys up here on the roof that we have been kitting out, pulling them out, and then kicking their butts. So take a look at this. I think you guys will like this. So what we need to do here is close the door, and it is locked. So what Jameson's going to do is Jameson is going to set this prisoner free, and then he's going to kick their butt. Now, and the best way to do this would actually be to have him wearing heavy armor or something like that, or have a bunch of stuff in his inventory. So what you do here is you load him up so he's super, super heavy, and then you come over here and you say, hey, let's fight. Oh, and a guard came in. How did a guard get in here? They shouldn't be here. But anyways, yes. So what you do here is you have this guy end up kicking his butt. What that does is that allows them to level up as well as get their strength up a bit. You can see his strength is going up, Jameson's that is. And meanwhile, his martial arts skill goes up as he gets the punches in. So, and then what you do is you just save them, rinse and repeat, and that's all you do. So that's what we've been doing for the most part. And today, my plan is going to be doing a bit of exploring and maybe find yourself a fight to get into. So if you guys are excited for that, do let me know. Leave a like on the video because it really does help me out. Whenever I'm playing games other than my usual, it doesn't get as much exposure for YouTube. And if you guys are enjoying this and you think some of your friends might enjoy it, go ahead and share the video with your friends. All that is super appreciated. It really does mean the world to me, knowing that people appreciate the work that I do. And if you're playing Kenshi along, leave a comment down below and let me know how your run has been going and what you do to make your money, what you do to train. Really am always excited to learn a little bit more about a game and have some fun with it, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Merst and Oji are our Shek warriors. Currently, I have them kitted out with some sabers here, which is a blood saber, which is a saber class weapon, but I figure maybe a heavy weapon might be better for them. So I have 100 blade over here. Keevers, we're going to be making 2 of those. And I'm really hopeful that he can get some good quality from them, because that would be really useful for us. And we can go look for a fight, especially OG. Look at this guy. Look at these stats. Well, I guess not OG. Who am I looking at here? Merst. 30 strength, 7 toughness, 7 melee, or 13 melee, 6 heavy weapons. So Merst is going to be an absolute monster. I'm really excited to see what they're capable of. All right, Merst, I'm going to do you the honors of equipping you with the first heavy blade. Take a look at this. Look at that sword, man. Look at it. Oh, that's awesome. It's huge too. Now, I'm not sure if this is from a mod. I think it may actually be from a vanilla weapons expanded. But take a look at this. 24 cutting damage. It's actually way less. So it's a lot more blunt damage. So it's mostly blunt damage. Okay, so it looks like the blunt damage is way higher than the cutting damage, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But look how much money that's worth as well. Though it costs like 14 iron plates, so I can't say it's necessarily super worth it. But it looks like the penalty for indoors is really bad. Damage versus Greenlander. Damage versus Shek. All right. The signature blade of the 100 Guardians earned through feats of strength and skill in battle. Crafted by Keever. Very cool. So at the bar here, we have a couple of bounties we could be picking up. I'm not actually super familiar with how the bounty system works. I know that Tin Fist is a monster. Giant King Gurgler. Simeon. Jaeger the Mad. Old Gray. Big Bow. Blue Eyes. And Sand Ninja Oni. Very, very sneaky. So I'm not actually sure exactly how we would go about this, but we're going to try it out and see if we can maybe come up with a couple of bounties. I'm not sure if I want to do the ones that are super expensive, because I don't know exactly how that will work, but it seems appropriate. They also make a good way to make a little bit more money. Not that we really need a ton, but a little bit of wondering, a little bit of exploration, and a little bit of money definitely isn't going to be a bad thing in Kenshi. So it looks like we're heading to Morn. This appears to be where Miss Blue Eyes here is. So if we take a look at Blue Eyes, Fugitive wanted for crimes of fraud, extortion, smuggling, and impersonation of an officer, trickery, and theft. Responsible for scamming countless United citizens out of millions of cats. Master of disguise with an ever-changing appearance, however also a known braggart and drunkard whose loud mouth will certainly be her downfall. Recommended hunters not search with eyes, but with ears peeled. We're gonna head to Morn, and hopefully we can find her, get involved with a little bit of a tussle, and see what we can come up with that. Should be fun. As we're running across the desert here, I'm starting to notice we're running a little slow, and then I look over here at OG and Merst, who are weighed down quite heavily and not able really to handle the amount of weight that they have on them from their heavy armor. That being said, they will be gaining strength from running, which is fine, but it does sort of limit us in how fast we're going to get there, but more importantly, it limits us at our ability to run away from threats. So I'm really hopeful that we can avoid any major threats, at least until we get out of the United Cities and out of the Great Desert. Yeah, if we were to get attacked right now, it could be terrible, but it could also be a test of strength to sort of figure out where we're at and where we need to be if we want to continue to grow the Brave Sons. While we're running, I should also mention what we ended up deciding on for classes. Obviously, Merst and OG are going to be heavy weapons, and I didn't give OG his big sword yet. We're going to see how Merst versus OG compare with their weapons, and we're going to decide from there. But Rush will be focused on martial arts, as well as Jameson. Splinter and Yark will be katana artists, and Zerka is going to be our ranger. So hopefully that variety will end up becoming a strength and not a weakness. But if we find maybe one needs a little bit more love, I'm not opposed to switching classes. So if we can continue to grow our posse and keep growing, that is the goal after all. Get stronger or die, and we don't plan on dying, friends. Well, what do we have here? Some starving vagrants. I say now is just as good of a time as any to test our might against a couple of starving vagrants, because they're weak sauce, and it should be a good test to see. I don't plan to micro at all, so hopefully these guys, dang it, get off of him. Zerka, get your range up. All right, so it looks like we're knocking a few of them out here. Rush is kind of getting beat up on. Oh, 75. Are you kidding me, OG? Merst is shaken. Zerka over here, not doing too well. Rush is on a 2v1 right now. We should probably have Rush run away real quick. The 2v1 is no good. How we doing here? So Splinter is absolutely getting destroyed over here. So we gotta get him to safety. Yes, attack them in the back. OG, goodness gracious. OG does so much damage. That's crazy. How's Merst doing as well? And Zerka is able to get a couple hits off here. Splinter might end up needing a little bit of love, a little bit of health. Luckily, we're not far away from Hang, so we can actually find some shelter there and recover. Rush is down. Unfortunate. He's the only one down. OG absolutely putting in the work over here. All right. OG does so much damage. That's crazy. I want to see what Merst is capable of. We definitely need to get Merst's melee ability up before too long. Otherwise, it's going to be a little painful for them. Okay, so Jameson is dying. Rush is hurt quite badly. Aside from that, it's not bad. Merst and OG handled it fine. So let's take a look at the stats and see how that ended up. So katanas, they both got a level. Heavy weapons, neither of them got a level. Crossbows and turrets looking very good for them. Rush is up to 16 martial arts, and we got up to 3 on Jameson. I don't exactly know what he had before. The dodge and martial arts are the two skills that are really important there. All in all, I think that went okay. Might as well get a little bit of strength training. So Merst and OG will handle Jameson and Rush while we head over, go heal up over here and Hang. Look at this son of a gun. So we're trying to get here into Hang. Look at this. He's just blocking the road. What a prick. How do I get up there? I'm not running around. That's pretty bad because we can't outrun him. Guess we're gonna have to go around. That is so stupid. Well, recovery took a minute, but we made it work. And we leave Hang with all but a few bruises. Take a look over here. Jameson got beat up pretty bad, but aside from that, he's okay. Everything is going as well as it can, I think. Want to loot this guy real quick. No reason not to, but all this stuff is literal trash. So off we go, making our way down to Morn. We learned a little bit. That was kind of a limit test. We handled the vagrants pretty easily, but I think we definitely have a little ways to go. It might be in our best interest to head over to the border zone and maybe look for a fight with some starving bandits and train that way. I don't know. I mean, we have the money. We could easily buy a home in that area. The Brave Sun crafters can continue to do their thing while our warriors are off sort of testing their might and seeing what they're capable of, but I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys usually keep multiple properties in different areas? Because I'm definitely curious about that. These guys are gonna attack us for sure. Let's have Merst and OG head out first. Zerka, we'll get started on that. Oof, 21. Yeah, Jameson's down instantly. That's not gonna work. Zerka's got somebody on him, so let's have Zerka run away here. Looks like Merst and OG are honestly the main gist of what we got going for us. We are actually getting beat up bad right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're getting beat up real bad. So we're doing some damage, but really not that much, honestly. Oof, Yark. Yark, run, buddy. Yeah, Rush is getting beat up on pretty bad. Oh, and he's down. Poor Rush and Jameson. And Splinter's down now, too. As long as nobody dies. That is what's actually important to me. Zerka's over here popping off some shots, which is good. Okay. Oh, wow, Zerka. One more chest shot, and this guy's down as well. OG and Merst. Oof, yeah, OG and Merst are both going to go down very soon. Let's have you shoot them. Merst is down. Okay, okay. All right, Zerka. All right, Zerka. You're our last hope. Zerka, get him, Zerka. Yes, let's go. All is well that ends well, friends. So, dang, these guys are beat up. All right, let's make sure everybody's good to go. And the slave traders are here to pick up the pieces of what was once a band of outlaws, but no longer, because they're all gone. Because we kicked their butts. Because we're better than them. That's just the way that works. All right, so back to Hang we go. We didn't make it that far, so, you know, it is what it is. It's fine, because like I said, these little battles, these sort of limit test battles, are really what's going to allow us to take our abilities to the next level and really become better and stronger than we were. Escaped slaves, you better back off of me, homie. I'm not an escaped slave. What are you doing, bro? They're hitting me. Dude, this is annoying. See, there is a few very annoying AI in this game, and this is definitely one of them. Zerka, I want you to shoot this guy. Luckily for us, it's just this one guy, so that's fine. Yeah, you like that? You like that, you prick? That's what you get. Try to enslave me for no reason. Didn't even do nothing. I'm a good boy. I didn't do nothing. And he doesn't even have any good gear on him. Tisk tisk. So yeah, I think that after a couple of these issues, I think it's best that we do head over to the border zone. That's where sort of the weaker enemies are. And if we're going to grind some experience, we should head over to the hub and probably do it that way. I think that's going to be better because the United Cities is ruthless. Definitely no place for a ragtag band like the one we have here, especially if we're trying to get stronger. We should probably go somewhere that's going to be a little more hospitable because this isn't going to be sustainable for sure. All right, well, the squad is healthy enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back here. So yeah, we're going to head over to the border zone. Look at all these skinners around here. You got some here, some here. We're just trying to avoid them. Some more there. Jeez, oh Pete, man. Better hope we don't get targeted. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. But that would be a death sentence. Those things hit for like 100 damage. They're stupid strong. Look, there's even more over here. Goodness gracious. You can't even set these like large macro orders. You kind of have to micro through this area or else you're going to get killed. It's kind of nuts. I'm really not sure what the best way to proceed would be. I think that looping down around the Black Desert and through the Deadlands might be our best bet because the Holy Nation is going to be hostile to us. They're quite racist, and they don't like Hivers, and they definitely don't like Shek. So we got to be mindful of that, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hostiles in the Black Desert, so I think I'd rather just stick to the edge within the skim sands and try to avoid any confrontation. We just need to kind of skim around this edge here and try to avoid sandstorms as well as avoid getting attacked by enemies. Into the Deadlands we go. Now, I don't think I've actually ever been in the Deadlands in Kenshi, so I have really no idea what to expect. By the name, it sounds like I could get my butt kicked in here, so we're going to be very, very careful and try to not become part of the Deadlands, but to just skim through it. We're good boys. We don't want any trouble unless you're weaker than us, in which case we will attack you. So it looks like we've got some acid rain on our hands. I would really like to avoid swimming through the acid rain or the acid water. So let's just skirt along the edge of there and try to get out of here as soon as possible, because otherwise our people are going to be getting hurt by the acid rain. This feels extremely dangerous. I'm not going to lie. There's a city here. My goal would be to ignore all that. So is this an enemy? Really? Well, there's a lot of things around here that look like they could kill me. We need to get out of here ASAP. So we're about halfway through. I think we're okay. Look at this little dude floating through here. Look at this. How cool is that? Hopefully the thing doesn't attack me. Doesn't look like it's targetable, so I'm not really sure what to expect from that. This lightning is a little terrifying as well. I hope we don't get struck by lightning. Ooh, what is this? An iron spider. 200 health. Yeah, I'm gonna just avoid him. And looks like a lot of these iron spiders are dead, but that was the one that was alive here. And here's some enemies over here. Broken model. Oh yeah, those are some skeletons that are going to try to kill us. We need to stay away from them. Oh, there's one chasing us. Okay, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, he gave up. He gave up. Okay, here we go. There's one of these big old spiders chasing us, but it looks like they're pretty dang slow. So all is well that ends well, I think. We just need to outrun it so it loses interest in us, and we should be good here. So we're going to try to cut right through here along this main road into border zone and try to find a bed and maybe purchase a little bit of property in the hub. I think that would be good for us. Yeah, we are definitely going to be steering clear of any and all holy cities. Or is it holy? I always get the names mixed up. Holy Nation. Holy Nation people. We are going to steer clear of them if at all possible, and hopefully, like I said, get over into that border zone. And now that we're here to find the hub, I could have probably bought some maps, but I didn't think that far ahead. So we're going to just do a little bit of old school exploring because I kind of know the map by memory, but not a whole lot. A little bit of exploring isn't going to hurt us. If anything, it's fun. So I ended up finding a way station here in the border zone. I think the hub is around here. So we're going to head out that way in the morning after our boys and gals are recovered. These guys are not susceptible to acid rain, so it's just our Shek and our human boy Rush here. And we're going to head out at first light. We've discovered the hub and on our way we go. I think we're going to buy a little property in the hub. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just purchase the property, fix it up, and it gives us a place to lay down some beds. So that way what we can do is we can run out, we can farm a little bit of combat experience and then rest up. Farm more combat experience, rest up, and then rinse and repeat until we have a seasoned group of veteran soldiers here, and it should be good. I don't think it's going to be too much of a hassle. At least I hope it won't be. Here we are. Welcome to the hub. We are being chased by dust bandits because reasons. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run inside here. Oh, that was easy enough as well then. Cool. So we might as well purchase this. Rush, let's head on in and see if we can find ourselves a little bit of stuff to fix this building up with, because we're going to need to, right? Oh, we need 16. Goodness gracious. Well, I suppose we'll have a couple of people head on over, and we're going to run over to the Western Hive here over in Vane with Rush, pick up some building supplies. We don't need everyone else slowing us down because Rush is head and shoulders faster than everybody else. So yeah, look how fast we can get over there and grab this stuff. Even if we run into something that could kill us, we're not going to need to worry about it because Rush can just run right past it. Even beak things, for the most part, won't be able to catch him. Beak things run pretty fast, though. They run at like 31, I think, which is quite fast. I was going to say training is going pretty good, except for Splinter got his left arm and his left leg ripped off. He's currently repairing or, sleeping it off up here. Yeah, we ran into a couple of, what are they called? Grogu or Goru, whatever the herbivore guys are, and they absolutely destroyed us. Normally they're not hostile, but I was being cocky and I attacked them with the intention of it helping us out with our toughness, and it did a bit. But yeah, it didn't work out exactly as well as I was hoping it would. So what we need to do is we're going to need to head over and get Splinter a couple of prosthetics. Now, luckily for us, the guys over here in the hive do sell prosthetics. They're crappy, but they're better than nothing. So I'm going to have Rush head over there and pick him up a left arm and a left leg, and hopefully they have some building supplies so we can get that house up and running. So yeah, they only sell the economy, but here we go. This is a specialist, so it's not as crappy as it could be. So if we can get so this is a left leg and we need a left arm. Here's a specialist left arm. They're really cheap, so it's fine. They only had 3 building materials, but now we can head back to the hub. Not actually sure exactly how much more we needed for this house to be built up. 3 more, so perfect. That'll work. And here we go. Basically, we have a house here in the hub, which is a hood. Like, it's an absolute ghetto of a place, but it's a place that we can call home. You can just click and drag here. There's a nice little life hack for you if you didn't know, if you're trying to get them into other people's inventories. And there you go. So Splinter is now a cyborg. Well, he's in oh my gosh, he's going to be unconscious for a couple of days. Yeah. So you can see Rush's arm, much better than what Splinter has, but it's better than nothing. That's the thing you got to keep in mind. It could be absolutely nothing, but it's not nothing. So we'll make the best of it and continue to train up. But I think that is enough of these sort of shenanigans for the day. So if you guys are enjoying some Kenshi, you got to let me know. Leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I've said before, check out our Discord, check out my Twitter, check out anything that you might be interested in, all linked in the description below. And if you want to support me, I do have a Patreon. I also stream over at twitch.tv/ChewieShoot multiple times a week, sometimes only once a week, sometimes not, but it's the best place to follow me if you want to catch up on some live content. But that's all I got for you for today, guys. This is Chewie Shoot. This is Rush, and I'll catch you guys later.